Yo, what up, man? Fair use, YouTube. What's going on, fam? What's going on, guys? How y'all doing? This is good. Yeah, man, this is another one for you right here. It's Friday, 3:52, 13 p.m. About to get into this real quick, man. Yeah, we got to really. And it's kind of getting annoying, right? If you ever notice, when you're speaking to someone and they're pretending that they don't understand what you're saying, right? They're pretending they don't understand what you're saying. Then when you talk to them as retarded as they're acting, they want to say, "Oh, well, why are you talking to me like that? Because you're acting like you're fucking stupid. You don't understand what I'm saying." That's really what it is. You know, it's time we just start treating people the way they act, bro. Okay, it's okay to treat these people the way they act, right? And I'm specifically talking about women, right? There are men too who play this stupid game, you know, that was taught to them by a fucking single mom somewhere. But we're definitely going to get into both of them, right? So I was making a video, and I got inspired to make a video because of something some gay nigga said, and in the process of that, I came across a video of a female who didn't want to follow the rules at an archery range, and she, of course, she's black. And the guy at the archery range was a white man. And because he was stressing that she followed the rules, the safety regulation rules, you know, she got nasty with him. And the guy that made the video was kind of making, you know, was kind of, he was dancing on the line. You got some people who will dance on the line. They can either yes or no, or clarify why it's neither, or why it's both. Right? It's either yes, no, or clarify why it's neither, both, or why it is both. You got to clarify that. He did none of the shit. Right? He said, kind of was a little racism sprinkled in there, you know, and he didn't have to yell at her like that. And it don't fucking matter, bro. I'm gonna show you that in a minute. Hold on, man. You gotta get a little mellow.
You know what I'm saying? Represent for the fam. From crazy ass Queens, you know what I'm saying?
Shout out to the Queens, cats. Queens get the money.
Yeah. For those who don't know the way I flow, my name's fucking Mike Geronimo, you know what I'm saying? Big shout to my whole fam, you know what I'm saying? I'm representing. Y'all know who you is. We about to spark this, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, check it out.
Shout out to Black Marvel, Sandra, Terminator T, Positive Journey.
I leave the compound and make my way to my stomping ground. I'm just about broke
to the ladder. Shout out to Comic. Get better.
My burner lamp about my waistline. Geronimo will be fine when niggas summer back and undefine. So now I'm unwind and keep a focus on my schedule. It's critical for me to run a scan on my plan. I keep stepping and in the DL, I be well, and that's the guys who chick sit in the hole when it's possible. I make a red bone, a dead bone after my bedbone. I leave an ass on from my tone. Then I'm about to check my family, jump in the ride and see what's going down on the other side of town. It's all about lounging and keeping shit together. You find me out doing whatever. And when the sun forward, I'm on the move. So nobody can bust up the motherfucking groove. It's selling up to get your fingertip feel. Check around paragraph because my shit is real. Shit is real. You know the deal gets realer. Shit's real, yeah, no shit's real. Shit's real, yeah, no shit's real. Smoke a 20 bag of Buddha, then I'm ready to peel. Shit's real, you know the deal gets realer. Shit's real, yeah, no shit's real. Shit's real, yeah, no shit's real. Taste for my feel, I free mics like sex appeal. Real enough to hit you real enough. Like at your nightstick flex to your brain when you're handcuffed. For every episode I unfold, there be another sick story in my mind to be told. And every time I take flight in the midnight, the police be searching for a nigga with the killer mouthpiece. Since my first birthday, I've been in with more drinks than a tramp, locked in a sleepaway camp. And then he heard with a roof full of birds that kept kicks to the curb and get thrown off a bridge called the Williamsburg. Boy, your pipe dreams, I hope to burn up like choke smoke. And in a sample sack, I push a tap to your neck, your neck. So leave me alone, they get thrown. I be yelling from on taps, then the feds fucking telephones, flipping niggas and leaving them sleeping in a chalk tray. DTs be bounced about a microphone Scarface. I'm big on that nigga in the front with front and he was slugs in his mouth from a rhyme, so and gun thug. I keep my form in the storm.
Shout out to my man Toxic.
Get a torn feel because my shit is real. My shit is real. You know the deal that gets realer. Shit's real, yeah, no shit's real. Shit's real, yeah, no shit's real. Pull the clips from my hips and start busting off steel. Steel don't stay my stride, and I take your ass out the frame when you're hot, and I grab empty my steps and steps, and you catch a lick in the back from my baseball bat. I took the time on my last verse around to say peace to all the members of my band doing jail time, making your brain cells swell when niggas couldn't rhyme. Hey yo, I grab the bag and rhyme well, rip it out the frame when I memorize your name. Niggas will never be the same, cause I'm bad at the game. I took mics in daylight sharp as steel, and now you know the deal, because my shit is real. My shit is real. You know the deal, it gets realer. Shit's real.
Yeah, I know shit's real.
Shit's real.
Yeah, I know shit's real.
People mad fat flow on the real, the real. You know the deal, it gets realer.
Oh, shit's real. Yeah, I know shit's real.
Shit's real. Yeah, I know shit's real. Shit's getting realer cause my shit is real. My shit is real.
How can you fairly assess something from the outside looking in? Majority of the times you'll be wrong. You know what I mean? How can the motherfuckers go around and hate a nigga you never even met? You don't even know. I think this rap shit is all people. Yeah, I don't even know. Every day I'm living with stress. Got about the shit you think a nigga could rest. Can even enjoy myself at a party and left. I'm on the dance floor, high that fast. You think I'm freaking
These chicks right. Try not to brush against they chest. You get a lawsuit for shit like that. I feel the strap.
I swear to everything. When I leave this earth, it's gonna be on both feet.
Never knees in the dirt. You can try me, fucker, when I squeeze the herbs. Fine. Two lives, yours and mine.
Give me any amount of time, don't let
It's called and grieve at the
funeral parlor dripping
tears
tears
on my sleeve. So the judge didn't budge. It was him or me. I ain't trying to be hard, but I'm guilty as charged.
Put my mercy on his court and my faith in God and pray hard that my nephew.
Wanna be stars, lucky me. All right, warmed up. Let's go see what the fuck these idiots are talking about over here. All right. All right. So you got this broad here, and she says this guy's just ruined the peaceful vibe. How did he ruin the peaceful vibe? He kept invading my personal space and telling me to keep my foot on the yellow line. Okay, how is that ruining your peaceful vibe? He's telling you to keep your foot behind the yellow line. Keep your foot behind the yellow line, bitch. What's the problem? My foot was a few inches behind the line. Now, are we going to sit here and act like she doesn't know how to write? Because she's clearly trying to deceive what the fuck she's doing. She's talking about the guy complaining about her keeping her foot behind a yellow line. And then she says, my foot was a few inches behind the line. When we watch the video, it's going to seem like her foot is a few inches ahead of the line or a few inches in front of the line. Her foot can't be a few inches behind the line unless she's standing right on the fucking line. And he's like, get your shit all the way back. But nevertheless, he's given her the rules of that was set in place that he is paid to ensure the people on this line at this archery shit follow, right? But in her mind, it seems like she wants to do what the fuck she wants to do. And if he's insisting that she follows the rules, then he's ruining her peaceful time. Let's see. Oh, she's one of these bitches. All right, let's go.
So like 6 inches would make a difference?
Yes, bitch. 6 inches would make a difference. If that shit was measured out and the safety commission or whatever fucking thing they got going on here said the line starts here, then that's where they want the line to start. Let's go down that. Let's do the what if game. What if you are 6 inches ahead and something happens and they go rewind the cameras or whatever and see that you weren't following the fucking rules? Who do you think is going to be in trouble? Your stupid ass or him for letting you? Like, why are we acting like we don't know what's going on here? Black bitches do this shit all the time, bro. Why they can't just follow the fucking rules? Why they can't just follow, yo? And I know I say rules are for suckers, but bitch, you can't beat nobody. So yeah, follow the rules, bitch. Oh, God. So.
No. If everybody's on the line, if something breaks, it goes forward. It doesn't hit anybody else on the range. It's a
Okay,
safety rule.
I guess.
Okay. He said, no. If everybody's on the line and something breaks, your shit goes farther than everyone else. So you must be in the competition. Everybody else is starting on at one spot. Everybody else is starting at one spot, and you are 6 inches ahead. It's like you're cheating, bitch. Step back behind the line like everybody else. Right? No. She don't want to follow that. It's annoying. That's why you niggas get treated the way you do.
Yes.
Okay? No. Stand over the line.
Oh my God. Listen, this is my last round. I'm literally getting ready to leave.
It doesn't really matter. It's safety.
Okay, saying it's safety, whatever the fuck is going on. What is the problem? Why can't you follow the rules? Huh? What is your malfunction, man?
Like
It's
this.
the rules. You know what? It's fine. I'll go ahead and leave when you're not here. I'll come back. I gotta
Okay, that's fine. Do that shit when I'm not here.
be honest, because like you're stressing me out.
Read the rules.
I've been coming here for 2 years, and
I don't really care, man.
and that's what I'm saying.
I
Like
don't
you're
care.
being confrontational with me. This is a therapeutic
And
moment for me over like
I don't
6
care if
inches.
it's therapeutic for you. It's safe.
Telling me no. That's stupid. Use your common sense.
I don't care if this is therapy for you. This is an archery game, bitch. You are propelling something that could fucking stick something. All right? So get your monkey. If you notice, this is a real archery shit. Shit has a real point, right? So listen, bitch, for safety rules, you know, have you been to a firing range? This is the type of bitch to go to a firing range and a nigga says, do not turn your weapon towards anybody. And she raises her hand, asks you a question, and points her gun at you. And she's like, I'm not gonna pull the trigger. It's not the point. Don't aim your weapon at anybody. But I'm not gonna shoot anybody. Like, I'm not that type of person. My finger isn't in the trigger. I don't care. Do not point your gun at anybody. I'm gonna leave because I'm gonna leave and come back when you're not here. I've been coming here for 2 years. Bitch, I'm gonna ban you. I'm gonna ban you. You can't do what the fuck you want to do in certain people's shit, man. Why is that so hard for people, particularly black chicks and other women, period. Why is that so hard for you motherfuckers to understand, bro? Because you walk around with just fake hair and tight clothing on, think everybody's gonna give you a fucking pass. That's what the fuck it is. You sucker simp ass niggas got these bitches thinking they can do whatever the fuck they want because you're so infatuated with her showing off her fucking body. That's really what the problem is. And this old nigga, he like, listen, man, I ain't trying to fuck your ass. You got to follow the rules, bitch, and she can't take it. That's really what's going on here.
It's clear, babe. Like you're literally escalating for no reason.
Yep.
That's kind of the rules of the ring.
I understand, but for him to get all of
You don't understand. You don't understand. So now you're going to say, I understand, but for him to get, well, you made him get that way, bitch. You made him get that way. Why do we ignore the shit you did? Everything has a cause and reaction, has a cause and effect, excuse me. Everything has a cause and effect. Why did he react that way to you? I don't know. I'm just in therapy and having a therapy moment, and he just got upset. Why did he get upset? Because I was just a few inches on the line. What did he ask you to do? He said step back behind the line, but I've been going here for 2 years. That don't matter, man. That is why he raised his voice at you. He told you twice, and then you would continue to do what the fuck you wanted to do. That's why he raised his voice at you. People always pay attention to the reaction. Your baby mama been pissing you off for the last 2 years. You finally clocked that bitch upside her fucking head, and now like, oh, he's abusive. No, he's not. He would have been fucked you up if he was abusive, stupid. What are we talking about here? What did you do? What did you do? This goes for everything. My kid will come home and say, oh, I got into a fight. This kid did this. Why? Ask him why. Because sometimes your kid will be like, well, he had so and so, and I took it back, or he had this, and I. Oh, so the and plus your action was the cause. The effect was whatever happened. In this situation, I've been going here 2 years, 6 inches doesn't matter, blah, blah, blah. That was the cause. The effect was this nigga reiterating the rules at an elevated voice. She didn't like it. I went on this bitch page. This is one of them funky bitches, man. I can't stand these type of bitches.
up in my personal space to make a point, it's like that's not okay. So
it wasn't to make a point, man. If I'm talking to you, and you're, let's say, 8 feet away from me, you still doing what you want to do, I'm gonna step closer and reiterate the shit again. If you continue to do that, I'll either elevate my voice or I may step closer and show you where to stand, which is what the motherfucker did. She, like, one thing I can't stand, some guy said something about race. It don't got shit to do about racism, man. And you motherfuckers ran that shit in the ground at a time where shit was really racist, when shit was really popping off. When Brad was punching fucking Keisha in the fucking mouth and shit like that. Yeah. That's when shit was really racist. That's when it was really racist. You know what I'm saying? Niggas throwing that around like, nah, nigga. If your shit legit and something is fishy, there's something you can do about it. It's called a lawsuit. Stop it with this bullshit, man. Y'all done ran that shit in the hole. Now niggas don't even want to hear that shit now. Just ran it in the fucking hole. Everything is racist. Everything, time something don't go your fucking way. Oh, that's racist. Oh, I took out $250,000. I got to pay it back. Oh, that's racist. Fucking.
Because at the end of the day, like 6 inches is not gonna make a big difference.
Safety rules are safety rules.
I understand that, but even after I tried to readjust the second time, you came even closer to me. I'm not okay.
You didn't try to readjust. What are you, stupid? Or you think they're stupid? What are you, stupid?
Anybody else on the range. It's a
Okay,
safety rule.
I guess.
Okay? No.
Yeah.
Stand over the
You
wall.
didn't
Oh my
try
God.
to. You
Listen.
didn't try to readjust, bitch. You fucking lying ass heifer.
I'm not okay with that. It's clear. It's clear you do not care. It's clear. I fucking know. And I just said I was going to. What the fuck? You do not own this range. You do.
And here they go. You don't own it. You don't own it. You don't own it. You know, I was gonna say something, but it ain't even that fucking. We ain't even talking about the fellas. You don't own it. It's always has to buckle down with this you having to own something. If he's put there for a reason, right? He's put there so I don't get sued, right? If I own the place and I tell him, yo, make sure nobody fucking does XYZ, and you do XYZ, what do you think's gonna happen to him? So it doesn't matter about him fucking owning it. He's who I put in there to tell you what the fuck to do, how to play the game. Fucking like, that's why I call you bitches dumb, bro.
Do not own this range.
You don't point arrows at people like you're doing to me.
Exactly. So
Bitch, if the nigga who owned the range was there, he'd tell your stupid ass the same thing. Stupid. Oh my God, I can't with the fucking ignorance of these bitches, bro. I love that part.
Now he trying to be hard, but I'm guilty as charged. Put my mercy on his court and my faith to God and pray hard that my nephew.
One of these stars, lucky me. I like this part. I hate all girls with ulterior motives. So I'm 20 plus years old, no sons, no daughters. Fake promoters. Hit the head of my voice, right? Hate that you notice. Stick you to the bone for the shit you own. Hit a nigga like that, faggot, get your own. Without the clip and chrome. Shit don't stop till the wrist don't pop and you have to kill a nigga and your wrist don't lie. Ain't no turning back. Cause it costs too much. Can I live without your nigga saying I floss too much? All through us, steady looking for floss through us. All right, what's next? Yeah. Okay, this stupid fucker here. Look at this stupid fucker here.
Hey, what's up? This is Raul of Please Act Right. Today's video. Okay, this is a woman who is divorced with 4 kids. Clearly, she had a previous video talking about why a man should take care of somebody else's kids financially. So a gentleman went on this woman's social media and asked her this one question. How does raising and investing in your ex's kids benefit me? What do I gain from working hard and cashing out on another man's kids? And here's her response.
Don't forget, this bitch got 4 kids.
This is the ignorant mentality that I speak about.
Now, ignorant. He is ignorant because he says, how does raising and investing in your kids benefit him? What does he gain from working hard and cashing out on another man's kids? She said this is ignorant, right? How is this ignorant, man? How is this ignorant? See, you know, this is what you got to do to bitches. This is practice for you. when she says something, because they like to do like a run-on sentence, right? Broads, they love to do a run-on sentence. No, bitch. Words matter, right? You called me ignorant because I asked you, how does me paying for your 4 kids benefit me? How does me putting food in your kid's mouth every fucking week, buying them shit, possibly putting them through college, how does that benefit me? Because if we break up, you and your kids go on about your business. You know, I don't have any legacy there. They're not dedicated to me. They don't owe me anything. So how does that benefit me? How is that ignorant? It's not. She just can't answer the question. So she's trying to use what KS brought about: shame, insults, guilt, and the need to be right. Right?
This type of man is a low value man. He has
So he's a low value man because he wants to know what's the benefit of him spending his money. He's a low value man. Maybe you a low value bitch because you got 4 kids. Yeah. Your value is super low because you have 4 kids. Is that fair to say? Would your value be higher if you had no kids? That doesn't mean my value, the girl's value is high because she ain't got no kids. Okay. Could her value be high because she has 4 kids? It could be high because she got 4 kids. How? If he's required to pay for her 4 kids. Gotcha, bitch. Gotcha, bitch.
has no purpose, nor does he know who God created him for. To make a comment to say, how does it benefit you to raise somebody else's kid? How does it benefit for you to cash someone else's kid? Shows that you have no emotional intelligence. You have no.
Actually, he is high. He's high in emotional intelligence to ask that question. He's emotionally intelligent, knowing that at any given time you could just up and leave, and if he made an emotional bond with your children, that it'll be ripped away from him, along with all of the money that he spent because he was emotionally invested in your kids. So now that shit is gone too. He's actually emotionally intelligent like a motherfucker to inquire about that. He's just not blindly walking and giving. He has a purpose. He's a man on his purpose because he wants to know what the purpose of it is. He has a purpose for his money. He has a purpose for his time, and he has the emotional intelligence to know if it's a good investment for him to put his time, emotions, and money and resources into you and your kids.
Intellect, okay? Because see, the reality of it is, we're all God's creatures. If you are in love with,
What the fuck does that got to do with it? We all God's. So what? What does that have to do with it? That ain't the question, bitch. What the fuck you mean we're all God's creatures? So what? What does that mean? How is it going to benefit him? Because we're all God's creatures?
someone, you embrace their children as if they're yours, okay?
Yeah. Yeah. Listen, you embrace them as if they're yours. We did that, and we learned. You bros didn't learn because for every fucking woman you saw who did that, you saw their kids benefit and them benefit. All of the chicks that I dealt with that had kids, including up to the last one, You know how much money I spent on their fucking kids? I could have kept that shit. 250 here, 100 there. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, that shit adds up. Yeah. So you seeing nothing but the benefit. You don't see what the guy gets. We're all God's creatures. You're supposed to accept them. We're no longer accepting you with another dude's kids. That shit is over. So what are you gonna do now? You need to stay with the motherfucking father, or don't have the kids. If you don't know this nigga yet, you're not married. Don't have kids by him. And a lot of you bitches will wait. Oh, you know, I'm 30, and I know in a few years I might not be able to. And so you get with somebody that you don't know that's clearly not good for you, and you have the baby anyway. Even when he says not to, you still do it. Those are one of the rights that you have that men don't have.
And the reason you would do that, if you have an understanding of what you believe and how you believe it, God takes us and he makes us his own, right?
Yeah, this bitch sounds stupid, bro. This bitch sounds dumb as fuck, dude.
As if they're yours, okay? And the reason you would do that, if you have an understanding of what you believe and how you believe it, God takes us and he makes us his own, right? So
nobody's God, bitch.
When he actually died on the cross, the gospel was given to the Jews.
Oh, she one of them bitches. When a motherfucker wants you to do something that's dumb for you, they'll pull out all kind of motherfucking moon, star, quasar fucking excuses for shit, bro. That makes no fucking sense. She did not answer the damn question, bro. And it's a bunch of dumb bitches backing what the fuck she said. This makes no sense. So who's going to be the voice? Who's going to tell these bros, yo, you're fucking dumb? That makes no sense. Try again. You have to be stern with these hoes. That's the only way they'll learn. They didn't get that sternness growing up. So you got to tell them, yo, listen, everything you said makes no sense. Try again.
And yet, the Jews did not care about the Gentiles, and he grafted us in, the Gentiles,
exactly.
Which it didn't belong to us, but he grafted us in. We're now considered his. We're not considered stepchildren. So when you carry a mentality as ignorant as cashing out somebody else's kid, it shows that you lack any integrity, any morality. It shows that you're self-centered and possibly narcissistic. It shows many different things. This is
Actually, you are the full narcissistic one. She's the full narcissistic one. Because you're only caring about you. Me. I'm the most important thing. Take care of me and my kids. Like, what the fuck? Why? No, not doing that.
why so many families are broken, and especially in the Black community. Let's talk about that.
She said that's why so many families are broken. Because stepdaddies ain't taking care of kids no more. She said that's why there's so many families in the Black community are broken. Because men aren't sticking up and taking care of other men's responsibilities. Is that what she just said? I know that's what she just said. Makes no sense.
It shows that you're self-centered and possibly narcissistic. It shows many different things. This is why so many families are broken, and especially in the Black community. Let's talk about that. This is why our community continues to lack. So when you go out there in the streets and you see somebody disrespecting the older person, you see a young youth maybe going wayward, do you not say to yourself, maybe I should say something to that?
What does that have to do with why he should pay for your kids? I hate these bitches that think they super smart. That's why I break them the fuck down. Because you think you're super smart and you've been getting over people just not saying anything to you because you talk proper and you think you speak assertive, so you think you're right. You sound stupid. So I have to break you down response by response, accusation per accusation, and break it down and make you see why you're fucking dumb.
Young blood right there. Let me say, hey dude, that's not the right way to go. We can do better. And take somebody under your wing and mentor them. See, when
Yeah,
you
fuck
start
you,
thinking
bitch.
about others beyond yourself, you
No.
make different choices, you grow. But that mentality that you mentioned right there is the reason why, you know, all these celebrities.
You know, one of my favorite things to say when she says start thinking about other people other than yourself. Who's going to think about me? Who's going to think about me? I think about everybody else. I take care of you and your kids. I stop other kids from disrespecting the elderly or whatever fucking excuse you gave. Who's going to take care of me? Bitch, if he hits a financial bump while you and your 4 fucking kids are under his jurisdiction, what are you going to do? You're going to up and leave, bitch. You think men don't know that? Y'all are some selfish motherfuckers, man. Y'all are some selfish motherfuckers. Fuck you.
Still got women popping their butts on the videos, degrading themselves. They all about the money and the cash and the power and all these bling 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 because y'all stupid and ignorant. I hate to say that, but that's what the Bible calls it: stupid and ignorant and foolish. And then until you start learning who you are and valuing yourself, and you'll start valuing and seeing other people and start wanting to build them up. How about that?
You know why? She was almost on a roll. You know when she fucked it up? When she said build other people and build something about build other people up. Hold on. You know I gotta be surgical with this shit, B. How is that not valuing yourself if I'm questioning why I should be spending my resources on another man's kids? I think he is valuing himself. No. Don't want a bitch like you. You got 4 kids. They just want to fuck you, bitch. They don't care about your kids. Stupid. Yo, what is wrong with these fucking That is it. Who, who's your 4 kids by? Who's your 4 kids by? Bitches love to say, I got men in my DM. Blah, blah, blah. So you got all these niggas in your DMs. All of this, you're still single. Yeah, okay. You sound like that fake doctor bitch up there. Yeah, I've been single for 4 years. I attract the best men, but I let them all go because I knew that they weren't good for me because they were treating me good and they were just enabling me to be a bad person because they were treating me good. Fucking dummy. These bitches are dumb, bro.
Carry myself in such a manner that whoever I am with, I am going to make them look good.
Video cutting off, I didn't do that. That's just where the video clip ended. Now let me dive into a few things she's saying here to see if we're on the same page.
This is the ignorant mentality that I speak about. This type of man is a low value man.
And see, from the very beginning, here comes the name calling. He's a low value man because he asks, why should he spend his money on kids he did not produce?
He has no purpose, nor does he know who God created him to force.
God created him to be a father to his own children and to make wise decisions. And since he's deciding not to be a simp for her, she's instantly calling him a low value man.
You are in love with someone, you embrace their children as if they're yours.
Okay, cool. But why should the new man have to pay for them? Don't they have a father? That's the father's responsibility.
God takes us and he makes us his own, right? So when he actually died on the cross, the gospel was given to the Jews, and yet the Jews did not care about the Gentiles, and he grafted us in, the Gentiles, which it didn't belong to us, but he grafted us in. We're now considered his. We're not considered stepchildren.
What? No. You know what? I get what she's saying. Hear me out. She's saying that when David and Goliath fought, the blood that came from Goliath when he was bleeding to death made it start raining, which was the reason why Noah had to build the ark and get 2 of each animals on board. That way, when Moses parted the Red Sea, he didn't have to have a fishing pole because the fish were right there on the ground. So he just picked up 2 of them and fed 5,000 with 2 fish and a loaf of bread. Now, I'm not exactly sure where the loaf of bread came from. And that made just about as much sense as she just did. What church did she go to?
So when you carry a mentality as ignorant as cashing out somebody else's kid, it shows that you lack any integrity, any morality. It shows that you're self-centered and possibly narcissistic.
So he's a narcissist because he doesn't want to spend his hard-earned money on her kids that she had with some other man. Okay, so how much does it cost to raise a kid these days? I Googled it, and more than a few websites said the same thing. It costs approximately $233,000 to raise a child. That's 1 child, and she has 4. Where your baby daddy's at?
This is why so many families are broken, and especially in the Black community. Let's talk about that. This is why our community continues to lack.
No, so many families are not broken because men don't want to take care of some other man's child financially. Families are broken because of divorce, having children out of wedlock, males producing babies and not taking care of them, and women who won't allow their child's father to see their kids. That's why there's so many broken families. Get it right, girlfriend.
So when you go out there in the streets and you see somebody disrespecting the older person, let me say, hey dude, that's not the right way to.
All right, we can pretty much end that there. He's on point. He is on point. He is on point. Great fucking job. Great job. Great job, dude. You know, I don't know if they think about shit before they say it. They just gotta be right so bad that they will fucking just ramble on. Jesus, the Gentiles, and the Jews, and Moses, and this shit. What the fuck? Why should he pay for your kid, bitch? How about you don't go on the market? How about you and the government raise your fucking kids with that $1 million that they gonna give you over the course of fucking 20 years? Because our men ain't doing that shit no more. It is absolutely no benefit in that shit no more. I wish I would pick up another broad that got motherfucking kids. I wish I'd have stopped 20 years ago. There was one time, man, this was like in the 2000s, bro. I swear to God, that's like I only met like 2 bitches that didn't have kids. I met 2 joints that didn't have kids, only 2. It was crazy. If I knew what I know today, back then, bro. Yeah, I wouldn't have kids. I'd probably be on a fucking yacht somewhere, dog. For real. I love my kids. They here. So I love them. But if I knew what I know today, I'd probably fucking would a went a different way, dog. I'm not regretting them. Like if I could send them back, I wouldn't, because I already experienced them, bro. But at this point, if you got kids, I would not fuck with you. And I don't feel bad about that shit. I'm too deep in this shit. I know too much. Nah, man. You gotta stick with the fucking daddy. Men, if men thought about women differently, if all right, I just want to make sure you can hear me. If men thought about women differently, if they changed the way they think about women, they would be fucking more well off financially. Because if it costs 20 racks for a bitch every year, costs 20,000. You could just add 25% to that per kid. Because you got the kid's birthday, you got to add extra for the fucking meals. You know what I'm saying? You got to add extra for a extra trip and out this bitch. She gonna want to go to, like, what's that shit called? I'm about to say Kilimanjaro. Nah, like Wolf Creek Lodge and all that bullshit. They gonna want to do that shit. Great Wolf Lodge. I said Wolf Creek Lodge. Great Wolf Lodge. They're gonna want that shit. You're gonna have to add an extra 50%, man, per kid, B. So if you spending 20, now that shit done bumped up to 30, nigga. All right. All right, we're gonna go on to this bitch here. There's two bitches in this. First bitch. Men, why are you all seemingly resistant to evolving the definition of manhood you simultaneously hate to live by? Okay. Why are we seemingly resistant to evolving the definition of manhood we simultaneously hate to live by? Yeah, this is Black Babble right here. Black Babble. All right. Black Babble. Why are you seemingly resistant to evolving the definition? So they want us to evolve the definition of manhood. I simultaneously hate to live by. So they want us to evolve. So I'm thinking she's saying, why do why are we resistant to why are we resistant to evolving the definition of manhood? You simultaneously, yeah. No, it's a dumb fucking question. The bitch don't know what the fuck she's asking. Like, and this is a problem a lot of them have. They'll have a thought in their fucking head and they don't know how to express it or get it out. And also, when you reply to a woman, it comes from your mouth to her ears, and when it gets in between her fucking head, it fucking twists up, and she'll answer a question based off of what the fuck registered in her head instead of actually what the fuck you said. Right? Well, so let's hear her, and then let's hear the other bitch behind her.
Does it appear like you all are resistant to evolving the definition of what it means to be a man while simultaneously hating the effects and the results and consequences of abiding by what it means to be a man?
Short answer, because the damage, the harm caused by patriarchy and toxic masculinity is still outweighed by the benefits, by the privileges that we accrue from those same systems. So for instance, men commonly complain about being expected to pay for the first date, which is an expectation in large part because men have traditionally, and men still today, earn more money typically than women do. I highly suspect that there is not a single man who makes that complaint about paying for the date who would trade it if it meant that they made less money.
That's why I don't like faggots, man. If you notice, homos and black chicks stick together. Did you notice that? Homos and black chicks, they stick together. They both say the dumbest fucking shit, give the dumbest excuses and reasonings for things, and they all hate men. Well, I'm going to answer this shit for you. Would a man switch places with a woman if the women paid for the first date? Paid for all dates and paid all bills and did everything a man does? Would we exchange that and for a lesser pay? And I would say yes, we would. You know why? I'm going to show you why. I'm going to show you why. Exhibit A. So you see, this is a perfect picture because you see a female, two females in this picture right here, right? So these two females are, say you got these two females in what do you call that shit? What do you call this shit? A graduating class, right? Say they're in the same graduating class. I say to say they're in because they have different patches on. But this is a prime example. Say that this is a graduating class, right, of officers, right? Now, in this graduating class, does he get paid any different than she does? They're both starting at the same time.
It is your boy's mom, T-boy's mom, or one other.
Is she getting paid more? No. Is she getting paid less? No. Hello? Oh, okay. Everything good? What you up to? You should eat. Did sequels all right? All right. All right. Hey, let me hit you right back. I'm gonna all right. All right. Now, she does not get paid any less than any of the males in this recruitment class. Okay? It's what they call a pay scale. Right? If you start, this is how much you make. At this mark in your career, this is how much you make. At that mark in your career, this is what you will make. Right? For all of them. So this pay gap that this stupid motherfucker is talking about does not exist. And also, in addition to that, women love to pick jobs where they don't do shit, where they can sit and look pretty. That's where the majority of them go to. Right? They like the jobs where they can sit in an office. They want to get paid $120,000 to do what I just did and answer a phone and communicate. That's what they want. That is not a $120,000 job. What they're doing is they're sitting there answering phones and sending emails and getting coffee and the motherfucker's dry cleaning, and they see the motherfucker who works at the firm who's not a receptionist coming in and out. You know, he's got nice watch, nice suits. He's driving a fucking Audi or a Mercedes. And she's like, how come I can't get paid how much he gets? Because, bitch, you're not worth as much as he is worth in this company. Do you know how to do acquisitions? Do you know how to do anything in finance? Do you know how to do the shit that he did? Do you have the fucking degree that he has that says, yep, he's certified in doing this? Do you have that? Oh no. Then shut the fuck up. There is no pay gap. Dummy. If I could pay his ass $36,000 for doing the shit he do, I'd fucking do it. I don't want to pay this motherfucker 100, 200,000, 300,000 for the shit he's doing. If I could hire you at $42,000, $46,000, I would hire you, but you can't do what he does. You answer phones. That's $20 an hour. He handles business dealings with the company, and he brings in over $1 million a year for the fucking company. So he has to get paid more because he is worth more to the company than the bitch that answers the phones and shops on Temu. Let me tell you something. That same broad who makes $36,000, $39,000, $40,000 as a fucking receptionist, right? She joins corrections. And she fucking slides her way into fucking personnel. Now she's answering phones, sending emails, doing the same office shit she was doing over there. Well, how much is her salary now? 100,000, 90,000, 80,000. But that's because she's an officer. At any time, her monkey ass will be ordered to go the fuck out and take a post somewhere, which she will be highly upset about that because she wants the pay of a CO, but she wants the work of a fucking secretary. Now, when we look here, Officer Shortage renews debate on fitness standards for female recruits. Blah, 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 blah. Where's the shit I was looking for? All right, New Jersey is an outliner on the issue. Many states, including every neighboring state, sets different fitness standards by gender. Different fitness standards by gender, right? They set different fitness standards by gender. What does that mean? That means that the standard set in place to do the job at the level of a man has been lowered for women to enter and receive the same amount of pay as men. So that fucking homo who's trying to co-sign the bullshit excuse that there is a gender pay gap, he acts like he doesn't notice. People love to ignore The elephant in the fucking room. And it's bullshit, bro. It's fucking bullshit. I'm tired of it. All right. Fitness. Okay. U.S. Marshals, Secret Service. Here we go. Agencies, including the U.S. Marshals and Secret Service, who almost got Trump shot, also set slightly lower fitness targets for women. Okay, 2019, right? The Army adopted a gender blind fitness test in 2019. You see that? Do you see that? This is groundbreaking right here. At 1 hour and 1 minute in the stream, the Army adopted a gender blind fitness test in 2019. But, you know there's a but, reversed the course after the failure rate of female applicants soared.
Hit shot. A few moments later.
How do we feel about that? They shouldn't have changed it. They should not have changed it. Why? Because those bitches don't deserve to be there. They don't deserve to get that salary. So you mean to tell me if I go right now and apply for one of these tests, right? And they say, okay, you're a man, you got to be able to do 40 push-ups, right? And a woman comes same day. And they say, okay, we'll hire you, but you got to be able to do 13 push-ups. Let's say I only do, instead of 40, let's say I did 38 push-ups. They won't hire me because I failed by 2 push-ups. But they'll hire a bitch who failed by fucking 27 fucking push-ups or some shit like that. Yeah, 27 push-ups. I don't understand that. But if I made the 40 push-ups and she made the 13 push-ups, we would both get paid the same. Let me show you something else. When day drinking at the golf course goes wrong, this is 50 police something. This is their page, right? 50 police body cam. Check out what's happening. So this bitch was arrested, right?
I know you live in Cicero.
Yes, and I live in Berwyn.
Berwyn. Y esta puta vive aquí.
Called you a whore.
I know.
It's not very nice, Leslie.
It's not a puta. Hey, are you gonna follow me back? Can you follow me back? William 6. I'm gonna be transporting that female 95 to booking.
This fucking worthless piece of shit on a force is transporting one female. And she needs the other officer to follow her back. You have one individual So we have to take another unit off of the street to follow you back to make sure you're safe. But they both get paid the same, right? Why the fuck are you on the job? Who put the broad in the goddamn car? Let's see.
Okay,
Check me then!
stop moving.
I'm not!
Yes, you are.
Bitch, I'm staying still!
Okay.
She's like way bigger than this bitch. Why do you need him to follow you?
All right.
¿Y por qué? No. ¿Por qué?
Now you're gonna be charged with something else. Get in the car.
Why am I getting charged with
Her name
anything?
Leslie?
Yes, apparently it's Leslie, not
please
Eliza.
get in the car.
What? Who's
down.
Eliza?
That's what you said your name was at first.
Get in the
No,
Get in
that's
the
what that
car.
person told you.
Get in the car.
Okay,
Have a seat.
why? No, I need to know
Okay, I have a double
I
plate.
need to understand
Want to
why
go
I'm
double?
being charged.
Okay,
Sounds like domestic battery.
Domestic battery with who?
your ex-boyfriend.
Where's the ex-boyfriend?
It's right over there.
So
Leave.
have a seat.
All right, well then get him, because he was hitting me.
Okay,
I
have
wasn't
a seat.
hitting him.
Okay, in the car.
Have a
I'll talk to you
seat
at the
now.
station about that.
Right now. Please.
Leslie, you're gonna catch
This
her in
is
the car.
why I don't understand.
Go
Like
in the
I
car.
wasn't
Get in
doing
the car.
anything.
Get in the car.
This is fucking ridiculous.
So the admin told the golf cart?
14 Central.
I know you live in Cicero.
Yes, and I actually
know.
Hey, are you gonna follow me back? Can you follow me back? William 6. I'm gonna be transferring that female 95 to booking, and William 2 is gonna follow me. That's our policy.
Because I'm like.
So you needed him to follow you back so he could help you get the bitch. What is this, bro? That's why women and faggots should keep their fucking mouth shut. Shut up. When it comes to talking about what men do and why men get paid what the fuck they do for get paid what they do and or whatever. Shut up. The only reason both of you fuckers could even live safely on this fucking earth is because men are protecting y'all stupid asses. Somebody made it a rule not to fuck you up because you was a fucking homo. Remember that? They had to make that a fucking rule, right? They had to make it a law. You get extra time for beating up a homo, right? Who's protecting you? The same niggas you talking about, you stupid motherfucker. So would you like to just have that law taken away and you motherfuckers get it how you live? Both of you. Fucking cocksuckers. Both of you. This is the Secret Service's fucking fitness standards, okay? They love to show bitches like bitches is doing shit. She ain't even got to do the fucking push-ups that the man has to do. But they got this bitch up in the goddamn thing. All right, so this is the norm for males, right? Push-ups in 1 minute, okay? Age category, right? Point value, all right? Fitness category. All right, so age category 20 to 29, right? 20 to 29, if they do 55 push-ups, that's excellent. 50 to 54, very good, right? Poor. If a guy does 38 to 45 push-ups, he's considered poor, right? Now, what is poor for a man happens to be excellent for a woman. So 38 to 45, that's poor. If she does 40, that's excellent. Now 30 to 39, that is very good for a woman. 30 to 39, that's very good. But 30 to 39 for a man is poor or very poor. So you'll hire abroad. What's very poor for a woman? 19. So you'll hire a female who can only do 19 push-ups, right? But you will not hire a man who could do, let's say, 36 push-ups, because to qualify is 37. You will not hire a guy that did 36, but you'll hire a woman who did 19 and pay them the same. And pay her the same. How is that fair? The standards are so low for you fucking broads. The fact that you still complain about it is ridiculous. It's ridiculous. Army eases fitness test standards for women and older troops. Wow. Wow. So, RAND research are going to confirm that men were passing the new 6-event fitness test at a much higher rate than women. Okay, so what does this say? Men were passing the new 6-event fitness test at a much higher rate than women, and older soldiers were also struggling with their scores in the expanded, more difficult tests developed in 2019. The change, however, will affect only regular fitness test soldiers take annually, qualifying for certain Army jobs, particularly more demanding combat positions or specialties such as Ranger School, will continue to require that everyone, regardless of age and gender, must pass the same fitness standards. So if you want to be in an elite field in the military, you're going to have to pass the same fitness standards as a man that are set for a man. Okay? Oh, I kind of like this. So the Army revamped the fitness test 3 years ago, going from 3 events, push-ups, sit-ups, and a run, to a more difficult, to a more difficult and complicated combination of 6 events. Those 6 are deadlift, power throw, push-ups, plank, run, and a combination sprint, drag, carry, and leg tuck was included early, but was not deemed, but has not been eliminated. The latest change will allow women and soldiers to do a bit less in some of the events and still pass. For example, women would have to pick up 20 pounds less weight in the deadlift than men to pass. And men older than 46 would also have to lower weight what has the lower weight bar. Women and older men would get a minute or two longer to complete the run. Let's see up here. Let's do 22 to 26. A man has to throw it 6.3 meters. A woman has to throw it 4 meters. The sprint drag carry, a man has to complete it in 2 minutes and 31 seconds. The woman has to do it in 3 minutes and 15 seconds. A plank, they both got to have the same ab strength. 2-mile run. The man gets 22 minutes. The woman gets 23 minutes and 15 seconds. So, and if they complete that, they get paid the same, though. It should be because you didn't meet the same qualifications, you should get less than what he's getting. That is fair. Oh, you can't perform to the level that he performs in a dangerous situation where you might have to save his life. You shouldn't get paid the same amount as him. You should get a lesser amount. Why should you get paid the same? Why are we paying the same amount for lesser quality? Why are we paying the same amount for a fucking worse product? This product will be out of commission if it gets pregnant. This product isn't as strong or reliable as the other one. Why are we paying the same for this product? Let's see what else this fucking idiot got to say.
They don't want to pay for the date, but they also don't want to give up that patriarchal dividend. So they will still complain, but they will begrudgingly accept that that is just the cost of being on the higher end of the gender wage gap. And similar logic applies to pretty much any example of this tension or this ambivalence that you could find. And complain about working more dangerous jobs, but at the same time, the men who are responsible for setting the criteria.
We don't complain about working more dangerous jobs. What? Yeah, I'd be cursing these motherfuckers out. I hate you motherfuckers. Get off my goddamn screen on this screen here. Get off. Get this bitch off too. All right, man, I'm out. I'm pissed off. I'll talk to y'all later.